Imagine an engine of conquest so relentless, it reshaped the ancient world for over 1,000 years. Not just swords and shields, but a revolutionary war machine built on discipline, innovation, and raw ambition. This is the story of the Roman army, the beating heart of an empire that swallowed nations. Our story begins in the mists of Rome's legendary past. Around May, King Sovius Tullius tore apart the old clan-based warbands. He created Rome's true army, a citizen levy divided by wealth. The richest rode as cavalry. The poorest fought as light skirmishers. But the backbone, hoplites, heavily armored farmers standing shoulder to shoulder like a Greek phalanx. Then came the Samnite Wars. Fighting in Italy's rugged mountains, the rigid phalanx shattered. Rome adapted. Enter the Manipular legion, flexible chessboard blocks of 120 men called manipules. Young hastati in the front, hardened principes behind, and grizzled triarii in reserve. Each manipule could pivot, strike, or retreat, outmaneuvering any static enemy. The Roman army wasn't born invincible. It was forged in catastrophe. At the Allia River in March, Gauls led by Brennus ambushed Rome's thin lines. Panic erupted. The city burned. Survivors huddled on the Capitoline Hill. July 18th became Day Saliensis, a cursed day. The lesson: never underestimate barbarians. At Cannae in February, Hannibal's Carthaginians executed history's deadliest pincer move. 70,000 Romans died in hours, a slaughterhouse of legionaries. Yet Rome refused surrender. They raised new legions from freed slaves and teenagers. Desperation birthed resilience. And in the Teutoburg forest in September, Arminius, a Germanic ally, led 3 legions into a massacre. 20,000 men vanished. Emperor Augustus howled, "Varus, give me back my legions." Rome's dream of conquering Germany died in the mud. The lesson: even wolves fear dark woods. After the Republic's collapse, Emperor Augustus rebuilt the army into a professional juggernaut. The core was the legions, 5,500 citizen heavy infantry each, clad in segmented armor wielding the gladius, a Spanish stabbing sword so lethal it stayed in service for 400 years. Supporting them were the auxilia, non-citizen specialists, Numidian cavalry, Cretan archers, Germanic bodyguards, served 25 years, earned citizenship. It was genius, turning potential enemies into ladder-climbing patriots. Logistics and discipline were supreme. Forts were built like cities with granaries, hospitals, and amphitheaters. Legions marched 24 miles a day in full kit. Desertion meant execution. Mutiny could mean decimation, killing every man. Brutal, yes. Effective, absolutely. But soldiers were human. Letters from freezing British outposts begged families for socks. Retired veterans dreamed of farmland, a promise Rome sometimes broke, sparking mutinies. In 14 AD, troops rioted until Germanicus, the emperor's charismatic nephew, calmed them by sending his own wife and son away. A masterstroke of leadership. For centuries, this system conquered. At Zama in February, Scipio Africanus used Hannibal's own tactics against him, breaking Carthage forever. At Pydna in January, legionaries slipped between the massive Macedonian pikes like ghosts, ending Alexander's successor kingdoms. But empires wrought from within. By the century AD, legions became kingmakers, selling loyalty to the highest bidder. Barbarians breached borders, not because Rome's tactics failed, but because its unity did. The Roman army died, but its DNA survives. Our language holds its echoes. Legion, centurion, strategy. Tactics like the testudo, the tortoise formation, inspired modern infantry shield walls. Cohort organization resonates in army battalions, and its ambition endures, proof that discipline, adaptability, and sheer will can bend the world. They claimed Mars fathered them. Maybe he did. But what they built? Roads, laws, a world under eagle wings, was human. Flawed, brutal, revolutionary. For 800 years, their legions whispered a warning to every empire to come. Victory isn't born, it's forged.